Hey Embers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to part 8 of my lake playthrough. So we are going to go in and talk to not Frank but Walter Morgan. Frank was suspended in the previous episode, so let's see what Walter has to say.
I'm working, Miss Weiss. So are you.
I mean, rude but valid. So let's leave. So we're just checking our schedule. We have our campfire hangout with Mickey and June tonight because they are going to be leaving. In the last episode, Angie told us she was also leaving.
Providence Oaks, good morning to you. Theo, positive or that pig? Today's contribution is from Matt Kearney. I have a positive. Last night's thunderstorm over the lake was a spectacle. I'm glad my barn's still standing, but thanks for calling in, Matt. Let's see what the weather will bring today. We're starting the day with showers, but the sun might come back in the end. Enjoy the music.
So we've experienced our first crash of the episode already, as in me crashing the van. Or truck, I should say. But yes, welcome back to Lake. You know I love this series so much. I'm not even going to talk about it that much. I love this weather as well, this sort of scary, stormy weather. What happened? Did I run into the fox? I better not have run into the fox. So we're just having a little look at the map. And I have evidently decided to turn around. Okay, fair enough. Okay. I don't know if we've been down this route before. I'm sure we must have done. But I can't remember if we've gone down this road before. Maybe we have, maybe we haven't. It's just sort of a little shortcut, I guess. But yes, so I hope you are enjoying the lake playthrough. I really am. This is episode 8, like I say. So we're not too far off the finale now. We're just heading into Moe's Diner. We do have a package, and just ignore my abysmal driving. And I'm going to quickly say before we get to Moe's Diner, this playthrough doesn't have as much commentary as you're used to from me, because I would really like you to experience the cutscenes and all the dialogue as they are intended to be experienced, I guess. That was a really weird way of saying that. But yes, I'm going to keep quiet for the majority of this playthrough, which I'm sure you're very excited about. Let's go see Mo.
Hi, Maureen.
PO people, I need to pause the music for a special message.
Hush, darling. I want to hear this. And so do you.
It's from our own Robert Harris, who wants to keep Providence Oaks pretty. Don't flatter yourself. He's talking about the trees. Take it away, Robert.
Dear people of Providence Oaks, I'm Robert Harris, and I oppose the plans for new apartments on Lakeview Drive. If you feel the same, let Town Hall know about it and give them a call. Let's keep Providence Oaks pretty.
Isn't that something? It could have been more juicy, I guess. But it does say exactly what he wants it to, which is rare for our Robert. Even though he does have his redeeming qualities, doesn't he just? I wonder how he came up with the idea, though.
Well, actually, Robert set it up himself, at Jack's.
Did he now? And how would you know about that, hon?
Because I was at the studio when he was recording it.
I see. Robert wasn't kidding when he said he wants to keep pretty things around in Providence Oaks now, was he?
You think so?
Well, that's what I heard. Anyway, I actually wanted to talk to you about something else. What are you doing this Sunday evening, hon?
Something tells me I'm about to find out.
You know it. Listen here. I'm hosting a very special first-time open mic night this upcoming Sunday. We'll have some drinks, some food, discover the town's hidden talent, or not, if you know what I mean. It'll be a hoot.
More like a hoot and a half. Count me in.
Good. I already had you down on my list, of course, but it's nice of you to RSVP. That's settled then. I will see you this Sunday at 8 p.m. And tell everyone you meet, okay? Let me see you put those postal delivery muscles to good use.
Why do I have the feeling I don't have a choice here?
There you go. You're catching up. Now I have to go unpack some deliveries out back, but I will see you soon, darling. And don't forget about the open mic.
I couldn't if I wanted to.
I love Maureen so much. I want to be like Maureen when I grow up. So with that, we're going to head out. And again, I love the aesthetic of the rain in this game. So pretty. So, Maureen might be implying there's something going on with me and Robert. Is there? Well, not yet, but hopefully. I say me, Meredith. So we will be seeing Mickey and June today. So I don't know if we're going to go visit them again. But we are going to go up to the farmhouse because we do have a delivery for Jack. And I'm trying my best luck to stay on the road and not ruin his crops. We were doing potatoes last week, our last episode. Can't see any potatoes, can you? Anyway. Let's grab Jack's parcel. And again, apologies if you can hear any background noise. It's rainy here as I'm recording as well. It was last episode too, weird. Anyway.
Mail carrier Meredith.
Farmer Jack.
Good to see at least someone's working today.
As opposed to Frank?
As opposed to me. Can't harvest taters with all this rain. But Frank's not twiddling his thumbs, I can tell you that.
I'm not surprised.
Ha! Seems like you're getting to know him. He's mad as a wet hen. It's quite entertaining, actually. Thanks for dropping by, mail carrier Meredith. I gotta get back to it.
Okay, Jack. Good luck with the weather. Hope it'll clear up.
Thank you much.
So, Frank is not happy with what's happened. But with that, let's get back to it and see how well I managed to get back. It's probably going to go terribly. But I'm trying very hard, look, not to drive on his crops. So this episode might also be a little bit longer than you're used to. I have combined sort of 2 days into one, and a lot happens this episode. So it might be a little bit longer, but I believe it's worth it. And it's also, to tell you the truth, oh dear, no, that wasn't too bad. It's also because I wanted this whole playthrough to be 10 episodes, and it would have been 11 if I didn't combine these two. And having 11 parts just doesn't sound as good as having 10, does it? So hopefully you don't mind the slightly longer episode. I try to keep all my episodes under an hour. I know a lot of YouTubers do the same, just because trying to keep a viewer for over an hour is a little bit difficult. Some of my playthroughs have gone a little bit longer than that, some of my episodes in playthroughs, but for the most part I try to keep them shorter than an hour. And we went to see Mickey and June, but they weren't there. We are going to see them tonight anyway, so let's move on. Oh, I didn't see it. Did you see it? I didn't see it. Pretend we do not see it. I mean, last episode we hit smack into the middle of a police cruiser, so there is that. Just look how beautiful this game is, though. The mountains in the distance. I can't. I honestly gush about this game so much. And for such a, with respect to everyone involved, a simple, simplistic game, I just find it incredible. I just love it. And I want another one. And I need more. But, you know. So we're at the motel with good old Matt. And if we can park, that would be fantastic stuff, wouldn't it? So let's get out and speak to him. Is he going to be nice today? I doubt it. Nope. He absolutely is not. So let's head back. And like I say, you heard Maureen say that there is an open mic night this Sunday, and we are perhaps going back to the city on Monday, so we really don't have that long left. Anyway, let's keep going. We're driving right between the yellow lines, as always. Of course we are. Now, do we need to deliver anything into the forest today? I'm not sure. I don't think so. So it looks like we are going to move on. And I don't know if we're going to see Robert today or not. But evidently, a lot can happen in 2 weeks. I love the idea of something like that. The practicality, perhaps less so, but the idea that you can just do what Meredith's done, come back to our hometown for a couple of weeks and experience all this. It's just perfect, isn't it? It's just the dream. So, oh my goodness me, we just crashed into a tree. Like I say, if Meredith's dad got back and saw the state of his mail van, he would be absolutely disgusted. So it looks like we're not going up to see Robert today. No, I don't think so. So we're just taking this shortcut for, well, just because we are, I guess. Oh, that didn't happen either. You didn't see it. And I guess I'm taking this shortcut more often because I really want to see the bunnies. I remember playing this on the Xbox One years ago. I've spoke about this already, but I'm going to speak about it again because it's bunny rabbits and you know me. And there was rabbits there the first time I visited Robert, and I've never seen them again. And I even tweeted about it. Honestly, the Lake team probably think I'm a right obsessive fan because I do tweet quite a bit, to be fair, about Lake. I do, because I love it. And I tweeted about the bunnies, and whoever is on the Lake Twitter team was like, good spot. And I'm like, yeah, but I want to see the character models for the bunnies. And like I say, I hope that the wildlife issue I'm having gets slightly resolved. We'll have to see in a future playthrough if I see more wildlife. Anyway, are we going to double back on ourselves and go to the garage? Oh no, oh no, oh. That was close, wasn't it? So we are. Let's go ahead and speak to Laurie. And unfortunately, you're about to witness the biggest glitch and bug that I have had in this game so far. So here we are at the motel. No, not the motel, the garage. And it takes us back to yesterday, but at the diner. This was obviously in last episode. But she's working on the car, but she's talking to us in the diner. I normally don't talk over the voices, obviously, but for this particular thing, it is a glitch. We have heard all of this before. This is what happened last episode, and it's took us back to the diner for this cutscene, but Laurie's working on the car. So yeah, the biggest glitch and bug we've experienced so far, and as a result of this, we are back in the diner, but our mail truck is at the garage. So, yeah. Not good. So I believe, what did I end up doing? I think I walked all the way back to the garage by foot, and I am not going to make you sit and watch that because it takes so long. But I've cut a bit out. Here we are back in the van, as you can see, and there is no Laurie in sight because she is now somehow back in the diner. And you know what I realised after I had done this long walk with Meredith all the way back that you didn't get to see, that took me about 10 minutes? I could have just pressed the autopilot on the garage and got back there that way. Yeah. So it could have took me 2 seconds. And I walked the entire thing because I'm an idiot. I wasn't about to make you watch me do that. It literally took so long. I pretty much walked the entire map with Meredith, and you can see how slow she walks. And I could have done that in like 10 seconds. We don't talk about it. It's done now. And you didn't have to watch the whole thing, so never mind. I got to enjoy the scenery. But here's our next parcel.
Nope. No answer.
And of course, there's no answer. We don't know who lives there. I would love a hanging bench like that outside on my porch, you know. On my porch. As if I've got a porch. I don't have a porch. I want a front porch. Signed, you rich. A house like this, quite frankly. A house like one of these. I was randomly talking about this with someone the other day. What are things that you find rich? So they might not necessarily be rich, but something that you're like, if you've got this, you're rich. So to me, towel radiators, towel heaters, rich. Obviously, you can say like a mansion, a fancy car, blah, blah, blah. A private island would definitely make you rich. But just more like when you were a kid or something, what did you think was like, you are rich? Another one, underfloor heating. Aircon in England. I know that that's not really a rich thing in America, but if you've got aircon in England, rich. What was like random ones? I'm just trying to think as we're driving. So cheese and wine nights as a kid. I thought if you had a cheese board and wine, you were super rich, like a millionaire rich if you did cheese boards. I'm just trying to think, but let me know in the comments if you have anything like that. Either when you were a kid or now. If someone has it, they're rich. I know Shadow Games, I watch her on here, was talking about the same thing as me, towel heaters in a bathroom. If you've got a towel heater, you're rich. And it's weird because one of my friends has a towel heater now. They redid their bathroom. And she's not, she's not a millionaire. She's not that rich, Don't mind. I hope she don't mind me saying. But she's got one. And now I'm like, you're rich. So yeah, random thoughts for this episode. And if I think of any more as we go on, I'll let you know. Anyway, we are back doing our normal round. This episode would have been well over an hour if I'd have kept Meredith walking in. We've missed which post box we need. It's all going wrong, isn't it?
Interesting.
She always sounds so sarcastic when she says that, our Meredith. Ooh, interesting. And it looks like we do need to deliver something to the general goods store today, which is fun. And to Angie's. So it's all happening today. But it looks like Angie's door's closed, so what's this? Let's go ahead and see.
What's this? The Flick Shack has closed down and will not reopen. Any unreturned tapes can be dropped off before September 22nd. It has been a privilege to serve as Providence Oak's premier home cinema provider. Thank you for your patronage. All the best. Your Flick Shack proprietor, Angie.
And with that, the Flick Shack is officially closed. What a shame. I didn't mention it last episode, but I'm sure I've mentioned it loads. The music in this game, I absolutely love it. It's a bit repetitive, not gonna lie, but I love it. I do love the music. And there might be something happening on this channel with that at one point. We'll just have to wait and see. So with that, we're going to attempt to do a cracking turn here. Oh no, there's a car there. You didn't see a thing. You did not see a thing. The person in that car didn't see a thing. You watching didn't see a thing. I didn't see a thing. Leave Meredith to it. Her dad never asked if she could drive the van properly, let's be honest. I keep interchangeably calling this a van, a truck, a car. It's a vehicle. You know what I mean? Oh, don't park there. Oh, I've parked there. I've parked right in the middle of the road. I'm a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. Anyway, let's go into the general store and see Nancy, who I also love despite her being grumpy. But there's something about a grumpy lady like this that I just love. Now, unfortunately, I feel like something was meant to happen there, and it didn't. And I can't quite remember what that cutscene was supposed to be. So we may have to see that in a future playthrough, I don't know. But unfortunately, it looked like that messed up. I'm sure she was meant to say something, but who knows. So that's a bit of a shame. I cannot remember if that was on purpose or not. But it didn't seem like that was the end of the cutscene, did it? Anyway, with that, we only have one more letter to deliver, so it's been quite a quick day, I think. I don't think it's been too long. Mind you, we're about 20 minutes into the recording, so it has. But it seems to fly by, this. It really does. I can play this for hours, and it just feels like it's been 10 minutes. It really does fly by for me, which is surprising considering how slow paced the game is. Again, apologies for the traffic noises. Sorry for talking over you there, Meredith. So let's return to the post office, and of course tonight we have our evening with Mickey and June. And once again, I am going to say that there will be limited talking in those sections, just because I want you to experience them as I do. Let's not hit into that police car, eh? So the Mickey and June segment here is quite long, and it's also quite important because you have to make a very important decision here that you could miss. So, we are at the house. It's Wednesday evening. If that's Steve, I'm telling you, who is it?
Hello?
Hi, Meredith, it's me.
Oh, hi, Dad. What's up?
The sun is up, the sky is blue. Life's good here.
That's great to hear.
Yeah, we're so happy we finally took the trip.
Why haven't you told her yet? Let me talk to her.
Well, excuse me, Mrs. Weiss. Meredith, sorry to break it up. Your mom wants to talk to you.
Meredith, I'm so excited. Your dad and I found this cottage this weekend near the beach. It's so pretty. Not too big, but who wants to be inside anyway?
Wow, that sounds great. What's the plan? Live there?
Yes. We talked to the owner. We can rent it for the time being, spend the winter here. And if we like it, we can buy it and settle down here for good.
Wow, that's quite a big step. Life-changing and all that.
Isn't it something? And it means that our house will be vacant for a while. We won't put it on the market until we've tried out Florida for a few months. So, if you want to extend your stay in Providence Oaks...
Are you serious?
I'm pretty serious, yes. But it's a pretty big deal, so just think about it for now.
Can I talk to her for a sec again?
Yeah, here comes your dad again. Bye, dear. I'm going to get us something bubbly.
Hey, Meredith, just wanted to say that I'll call again at the end of this week. Have a great one.
Okay. Bye, Dad.
So cute. And maybe I'm wrong, but the idea of a cottage in Florida near the beach feels weird to me. Am I wrong? Anyway, let's get on with Mickey and June. And I'll be talking over Mickey's lovely singing for 1 second, but there is alcohol and drug use in this part, just forewarning.
Of you and me. Memories.
Oh, Mickey, that was so deep. Right, Meredith?
Wow, yeah. Awesome.
It's in the darkness when my soul stars align and illuminate the real me.
Oh, baby, I'm so happy for you.
We need to celebrate this moment. I'll be right back, ladies.
Mickey can be difficult sometimes, but nights like these, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else but with him.
How did you two meet?
At a dorm party. He was the cool guy who dropped out of college, and I was about to do the same.
Is she interrogating you again, June?
Oh, Mickey, be nice to sweet Meredith.
I'm just kidding now. Sorry for being a hard ass the other day, Meredith. It's just that we need to be a bit cautious.
Cautious? Of what?
The man, of course. Always the fucking man.
So, you guys are sticking it to the man, eh?
Hell yeah, can't stand the man. Anything with authority, in whatever shape or form it appears.
I think I know what you mean. Feeling like a prisoner of society.
Hey, guys, let's not spoil this evening with heavy stuff, okay?
Ah, you're so right, Junebug. Who cares about the man when I've got you? There's something that'll make you feel lighter. Much lighter. Meredith?
No thanks. I'll pass.
June?
Maybe later, Mickey. Meredith, how about some booze instead?
Sure. What do you have?
Beer, wine, and whiskey.
Beer.
Gotcha. Be right back.
Memories, memories, memories of you and me. Memories.
Alrighty, here you go.
This is the life.
It sure is. It will be even better once we're finally in Canada.
I'm sure you'll have more peace in Canada. I hope you guys will be happy there.
It's so exciting. Damien will pick us up with his Jeep tomorrow morning. We'll have a cozy hour under the blankets, swim across the border, and then we're good. Hey, I just realized we're abandoning the RV. You should totally have it. Mickey, can Meredith have the RV?
That piece of junk? Knock yourself out.
Really, guys? That's awesome.
No problem. We don't really believe in possessions anyway.
Whatever you decide, we'll leave it at the gas station. That's where we rendezvous with Damien.
Wild.
Memories, memories, memories of you and me. Memories.
And that was that. So, interesting singing from Mickey there. And we're moving swiftly on to Thursday, September the 11th in the morning. And slight spoiler alert, but that is, of course, how you obtain the RV. So if you didn't do that part correctly, you wouldn't get the RV, I don't think. And the RV may be very important, depending on what you're doing. Let's say hi to Walter.
Does Frank even use a filing system? I can't find anything around here.
Stop being such a grumpy guts, Walter. Anyway, let's move on. And I really enjoy that little interaction with Mickey and June, to be honest. And it turns out Meredith might be a little bit naughty.
Top of the Thursday morning, P.O. We don't have any callers today, so I'll bring up one of my own pet peeves. P.O. positive or pet peeves? The idiotic plans for pedestrianization of Main Street. It's... Well, don't get me started or I won't even have time for the weather. Speaking of, a few clouds early on, but they will be gone soon. Music time!
So, like I say, it's currently Thursday in game, so this is our second to last mail day. Oh no, it isn't. Sorry, I tell a lie, she does work Saturdays. I thought that she didn't work the weekend, she does work Saturdays. So we have today as a mail day, tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. So 3 more mail days. And then that will be it. And of course, we'll see Sunday play out in game as well. And a little bit of Monday, of course. But yeah, not too many episodes to go now. There's nothing to do in Mo's Diner today, but we are going to go and say hello anyway. Is it Mo okay working? It's Mo. Let's go and say hi to her.
Next time you talk to your mom and dad, give them my love, would ya?
Will do, Maureen. They're considering living in a cottage by the beach in Florida. Again, that sounds really weird to me. Is that a normal thing? Please, someone tell me. I have a few people I know who live in Florida, and they don't live in a blooming cottage. Speaking of cottages, right, I love cottages. I love the aesthetic. I love the idea of being a little gremlin in the woods just living in a cottage. Do you know what I mean? They're expensive. I knew they weren't going to be, 50 pence, but my goodness, cottages are so expensive. So I don't think my little witchy cottage dreams are ever going to happen, guys. Never mind. That's why I live vicariously through video games. Anyway, of course, Mickey and June aren't there at the moment, so we are going to skip going to see them. Are we going to see Robert today? I miss him. Or Meredith misses him. And me and Meredith just the same person at this point, evidently. It's that mountain when you go across this. I just love it. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I just can't stop gushing about this game. I don't know why. It almost makes me a little bit emotional because I've never lived in Oregon, in Providence Oaks in the 80s, obviously. But I can relate to this so much and I just don't know why. And there's something so nostalgic about it, even though it's not my nostalgia, you know? I know this sounds really odd, but I just resonate with this so much. I think this is what I crave in real life. Maybe not Matt.
Got mail? No? Then why are you still here?
Shut your face, Matt. And you might actually hear a plane going across the house right now. There's not a lot I can do about that. But yeah, maybe it's because this is something that I really crave in real life. It makes me quite emotional. I know I've talked about this a few times during this playthrough, and I can't quite describe to you the genuine feelings I get when playing this game. And even watching it back. So I've said many, many times before, I play the episodes, record them, just play the game organically, I guess you would say, and then I do the voiceovers after. And just watching it back gives me such a heartwarming feeling. Oh no, we're going into the forest. Oh, lovely. You're going to see my drive in here. And I can't quite describe it to you, how I'm feeling. But yeah, there's just something very raw and real about this video game, I guess. And I don't know why it makes me feel the way it does, but I'm not complaining, you know? I am complaining about hitting into that log, though. We've gone totally the wrong way here. This could take a blooming while. Anyway, I don't know how to really articulate this, but is there a piece of media, so a video game, a film, a TV show, a book, that makes you feel like I'm trying to describe? I know that's a bit difficult to answer because I don't think I'm describing it very well, but just this sense of nostalgia and belonging and warmth when, you know, it's not really got anything to do with you. Like I say, I'm not American, I've never been a male person, I've never lived in Oregon, and I wasn't born in the 80s. So it shouldn't have as much of a sense of nostalgia for me as it does, yet it does. Do you have anything like that? And here we go. You may hear a familiar voice here. I'm going to leave this one with you.
Yes. He could only look on in sheer terror as Madeline threw the key straight into the lake. Oh, yes. This is good stuff.
Excuse me, sir?
Oh, for Christ's sakes, go away. If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times.
You must have me confused with someone else, sir.
Oh, bloody heck. Do I sound like I care? You lot are all the same to me. Just go away. How many yokels are there in this backwater town? Do they realize people come out to these kinds of places because they're supposed to be remote and quiet?
It's not that. It's just that not everyone up here in these parts feels comfortable with us leaving packages on their doorsteps.
I do beg your pardon. Yes, I am expecting a package. I didn't know you were from the Postal Service, ma'am.
Should it even matter who I am? Shouting at random strangers is generally considered rude.
All right, I'm sorry. It's just... I've been under a lot of pressure lately from my publisher, as well as my wife. I do appreciate your driving all the way up here, and Lord knows I'll be needing those ribbons. Just please leave them on the porch, and... thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
All right. Now, where was I? She threw the key in the lake. Then what happens? Oh, Christ's sake, she made me lose my bloody train of thought. No, wait, I got it. And then he says...
So what an utterly rude individual he is. Anyway, you may have noticed, he is the writer for the Countess and the Carpenter books. So the saucy novels that Meredith's mum reads, he's the author. And ironic that he would, oh, there's a little bit of a graphical glitch here as well because I got the car stuck. We're going to have to reset. Ironic how Meredith's mum is in Florida at the minute. Oh my goodness, my driving! Meredith's mother is not here. And yet, presumably, her favourite author, considering she has all the books in her house, is currently in Providence Oaks. There's a certain irony to that, isn't there? Because I don't think he lives here. I think it was quite clear that he'd come here to get away. So I don't think he lives permanently in Providence Oaks. No, he definitely doesn't. So Meredith's mum has all these books. She's gone away to Florida. And the author's come to Providence Oaks. If I was her, I'd be absolutely fuming. I'd be raging. Anyway, let's move on. But yeah, what a nightmare he was. Maybe it's good for Meredith's mum, because they do say don't meet your heroes. She'd be gutted, wouldn't she? Them books, you're straight in the fireplace, I'll tell you that. I'm honestly having so much fun with this. And it doesn't get much views, to be honest. It doesn't get a lot of engagement, this series. But, you know, I genuinely don't mind because I just love it so much. And if there's one of you that's enjoying this as much as me, then that's what I'm here for, honestly. I am having an absolute blast with this. And I knew it wasn't going to get much engagement. I knew that. It's an old game by game standards now, even though we are playing a game from the late 90s here on this channel. So it's not really, but the way that it works, sort of doing video games, doing gameplay and stuff, people want to see the most current video games, and that's not really me. I have done that with some, so Astrobot being an example. I did Astrobot videos every day, and relatively quickly to when that came out. Obviously for this game, it's been out a few years now, so I knew that this wasn't going to get that much engagement, to be honest, but I really, really don't mind. I'm just so appreciative for anyone who is here. So hi, lovely to see you, even though I'm not actually seeing you. I'm just appreciative for that. And like I said with Harvest Moon, my Harvest Moon Back to Nature playthrough doesn't get a lot of engagement either, but to be honest, I just love making them. I really, really do, and I'm going to continue making them because it makes me happy. And this game, yeah, it's not the most spectacular standout game in the world, but it's cute and it's cozy, and I crashed into a tree again, and I just love it. I really, really do love it. Look, what on earth is happening here? You're gonna have to reset, babes. Reset. So yes, I suppose I do just want to say a genuine heartfelt thank you to everyone who has watched this series up until this point, and of course we have 2 more episodes left, so beyond this point, hopefully, let's hope we don't get as bad a glitch here as we did before. But you can now see that the RV is there, parked in the garage. And yeah, it really does mean a lot to me. I know I say that quite a bit. If you've been watching my other playthroughs, sorry for talking over you, Meredith, I do say it quite a lot. I say it pretty much at the end of every Harvest Moon video, but it truly, truly does mean the world to me having you here. So thank you.
Meredith, look at this house on wheels. I have no idea where it came from, but it's absolutely rad.
It's mine, actually. Mickey and June gave it to me. You know, that young couple down by the lake campground.
Whoa, really? That's so tight. Here, they left this note on the driver's seat.
Oh, let me read it. Life's a journey and not a destination. Just grab the wheel and enjoy the ride. Love, M and J.
So, what are you going to do with it? You have to hit the road.
I don't know what I want yet. I was hoping it could stay here for a while. You can tinker on it too.
You know I'd love tinkering, but it's going to need a lot of work. It can stay here for as long as you need.
Good to hear, Lori. I can already hear the cogs in your head spinning at top speed. What are your plans?
Well, if it's going to be here a while, I should give it a name first. Can't have such a beautiful vehicle and not give it a name. How about the Sea Turtle? Big, slow, washed up, just like a turtle. Or the Raccoon, because it's got brown spots and is full of trash. Or the Hermit Shell. It had many owners over the years, just like the shell of a hermit crab.
I like the raccoon.
Good choice. I'll get working on it right away. See you later.
Bye.
So this time we went for the raccoon for the name of the RV. Just going to speak to Laurie again.
Remember, if there's anything wrong with the goose, I can fix it.
And that was risky business talking to Laurie because of last time. But yeah, we went for the raccoon. And why did I park that far away? I have no idea. And as we all know on this channel, bunny rabbits are my favourite animals. I have a pet bunny rabbit myself. I love her so much. They're my favourite animals. But a raccoon is a close second. I love raccoons as well. And they call them, what do they call them in America? Trash pandas. We don't really have raccoons here, and I understand that they're classed as a nuisance. I mean, bunny rabbits are classed as nuisances to farmers, but I love them. And yeah, I would love to own a raccoon. I don't think raccoons and bunny rabbits will get along, let's be honest. Oh, we are here. We haven't seen Mildred in ages. Yay, let's go talk to Mildred. But yeah, anyway, I love raccoons too.
Oh dear, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Oh, hi, Miss Mildred. How so? Is something wrong with the cats again?
It's just this week. It's all a bit much for me. I need to get my hair done for Sunday's special evening, but I can't leave my cats alone. And then all of a sudden, Frank has gone missing. He still needs to bring me an envelope. Please tell me that you have it with you.
I'm afraid this is just a postcard. Mildred, are you gambling?
Oh, don't be a nosy-posy, Meredith. Oh dear, he can't just have vanished into thin air, can he?
Don't worry, I'm sure Frank will show up again.
Oh, Frankie boy, always making me worry too much. And I need to cancel the hairdresser's appointment, but what if I can't reschedule?
Perhaps I could look after your cats.
Would you, my dear? It's tomorrow evening. That would be such a relief for me. And the cats.
Tomorrow night? Sure, no trouble at all.
Oh, thank you so much, dear. Just show up at 7 and eat as many cookies as you like.
So it looks like we're cat sitting tomorrow, which is absolutely fine by me. And we're just looking around for a cat because since this mechanic was introduced, I'm going to go pet the cat. Of course I am.
Hey there, little one.
But I'm not going to make you watch this whole exchange, so I am going to cut this out. So have I just cut out a minute and a half of me petting a cat? Absolutely. Yep. But never mind. I say you've seen that mechanic before, so you didn't need to see it again. But of course I'm going to pet the cat if that's an option. Anyway, we've still got quite a bit to do today, so let's get on. And I have completely lost the plot, and I can't remember if we have any plans for tonight just yet. I know tomorrow we're going to be babysitting Mildred's cat, but I can't remember if we have any plans for tonight. No, cannot remember, so I'll find out with you guys. So, oh, fantastic turn there. Absolutely 10 out of 10. You can see why I don't drive, can't you? I am hoping to learn to drive soon, but judging by this and the way I play with other cars in games like the Batmobile in Arkham Knight, I'm a blooming lunatic. Can't do it. So maybe I shouldn't drive based on how I drive in video games. It's different, innit? It's not the same, it's different. So this is our last parcel of the day, but we do have quite a few letters to deliver.
Nope, no answer.
And again, a little bit of a glitch seeing into the house there, but that's okay. It's fine by me. I wish you could see into all the houses. It would make it easier if I were to replicate them in another game. Just saying. I really want to, but my skills are just not this good. But could you imagine? So I went into a store a while ago now, I haven't been in there too much. I think I've been in this store like 3 times. Flying Tiger Copenhagen. And they have so many, sorry, talking of you again, Meredith. They have so many miniature things. And as I was in Flying Tiger, I was literally, they had a washi tape that was like the road. They had a mini lamppost, I think it was, like a mini phone box and some other bits. And I'm just literally walking around this shop thinking, well, you could use that for Providence Oaks. You could use that for Providence Oaks to make a miniature, whatever, miniature village. I've got a problem.
People love to browse the shop and then not buy anything.
Which is ironic, really, because that's exactly what I did in Flying Tiger Copenhagen. Sorry, Nancy. It's such a cute little shop. It's so good. I love it. I love it. I don't have one near where I live, unfortunately. So when I get to go to one, it's, I don't know, really excited. I like it. Have I just crashed into a parked car? Yeah, I have. Never mind. But yeah, I'm looking at all this miniature stuff thinking I could make a diorama with this. I really have a serious issue. So we've got 1 letter to deliver around here. And then a few more letters, I think. So not long left. And again, apologies for traffic noises. I don't know if it's the time of day I'm recording, but there is quite a lot of traffic at the moment. And once again, thank you for sticking with me if you have. I mean, I definitely stopped. Thank you for sticking with me if you are still here. I know this episode is a little bit longer, but I did explain my reasoning for that. So, stay on the right side of the road, dear. You are going to desperately try and overtake this car, aren't you? Yep. I knew it. Past me, was like, I'm overtaking this car. Oh my goodness, it's all kicking off. Oh no, oh my goodness. I just knew that was going to happen, and I'm so impatient, and I could have just breezed along with him, but no, crashed right into him. By the end of this playthrough, how many insurance claims do you reckon Meredith would have? I mean, obviously against her. It's all her fault. Anyway, let's deliver this letter. And again, quite loud traffic noises. I do apologise. It seems like we have loads of letters today. Obviously, we can't go in and see Angie because the Flick Shack is closed. So 3 more to go, and they're all conveniently on this sort of stretch, which is quite good. And I just love the attention to detail that someone's made a little tree house in one of those trees across the way. I've never had a tree house myself, but they do sound pretty cool, don't they? Two more letters to go. And we have our final letter of the day, and then we'll see what we end up doing for the evening. There's another plane.
That's the last of them.
My goodness, it all happens when I start recording, I'm telling you. So with that, let's head back to the post office and end our working day. And again, can't remember what we are doing tonight, if anything. So back to the post office we go. If we can get in. You don't want to be doing this outside the post office, you'd get fired. And let's end the day.
Good afternoon, Miss Weiss.
Good afternoon, Mr. Morgan.
I wanted to let you know that today was my last day here.
I see. Well, Thanks for the help. Where are you going now?
That's all I have to say. Good luck.
And that was that, so see you, Walter. I do think you see him in the Season's Greetings DLC, but I can't remember. Anyway, it is Thursday afternoon, and we're getting a phone call. I bet it's Steve. I bet you it's Steve.
Hello?
Hi, it's me, Kay.
Oh, hi, Kay.
Good, you're home. Listen, I don't know if you're busy tonight, and I wouldn't normally bother you like this, but I'm kind of in a huge pickle at the moment, and now I'm imagining being inside of a huge pickle. Thanks, brain.
Sure, what's up?
Okay, so this is going to sound like I'm 16, but I have these tickets to a really big concert tonight for Barry and me, and it seems the babysitter has just bailed on me. Alright, so maybe the babysitter part doesn't sound like I'm 16, I hope. Anyway, it's Journey, so I'm like, I need to go tonight, and I got these tickets ages ago. And it's a long drive to Portland, so we'll probably be out all night, and I promise you I've called everyone and their brother. Besides, they're really good kids to watch tonight.
Whoa. Kay! Inside voice, Kay. Inside voice.
Yeah, sorry. You're totally right. I'm blabbering on, aren't I? Okay, don't freak out. You got this. Alright, recap. Journey tonight, in Portland, got tickets, sitter bailed. So I guess you figured out by now that I'm awkwardly trying to ask if maybe you could do me a huge favor and watch Grace and Max tonight?
Hey, it's fine. Don't worry. I'll babysit tonight.
Oh my god, you serious? That would help me out in such a big way! And I would owe you big time. Huge!
No problem. So, what time do you need me?
You're a lifesaver. As soon as you can make it. You don't have to bring anything. There's food, videos, even a cardboard replica of Apollo 11 with a set of matching helmets. You're covered. See you in a bit.
All right. See ya. All right. Who wants s'mores?
How cute, and quite right. We couldn't let Kay miss Journey. Anyway, we're moving on to Friday, September the 12th.
Hey, guess who's back?
Frank? I'm so glad to see you again.
I'm so happy to be here again. I guess Morgan didn't stick around to welcome me back.
Good riddance.
Hell yeah, that clueless piece of work.
Tell me more. How'd you get rid of him?
Well, what can I say? Don't mess with the big boys. I guess they didn't understand that some of my customers do a little more than talking about their cats.
Ooh, this sounds very juicy.
Frank Coleman's no stranger to the high-stakes game. I've got lawyers in my inner circle. All it took were a couple of lawsuit threats.
Sweet. That should keep him off our backs for a while.
Haha, yes. But that buffoon will be back. You can bet on it.
What odds can you give me?
Haha, Meredith. I better get back to work.
Yay, Frank's back. And with that, that is where we are going to end off this week's episode. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time with part 9. Until then, bye, Embers.